Hey YouTube, what's up? It is me, Mandy Mays. Um, I thought I'd just come on here and I am meal prepping because my husband is on a diet. So, um, me and my son, I'm not gonna be on a diet. I don't need to be. So, he wants to be. So, I am cooking all our meals. I have to be at work at 11:30. And it is 10:30, so I have like an hour. I have an hour to prep, which shouldn't take too long. I just had this fucking thing set up, and now it's... Sorry, I'm just not in the best mood because I have been going and going and going all weekend, all like these couple of days this week. Like, I have not been able to sleep. I've always had to wake up. And your girl needs her sleep because, I work from 11:30 to 8, and it's a very exhausting mentally job. Like, mentally exhausting job. See, I can't even talk because I'm just... So anyways, and don't mind my kitchen. We're still remodeling stuff, and so we just got a new dishwasher. My husband is in the process of putting it in, but he needs some tools and some parts that he'll get at his job when he comes home from work today. So yeah, that's what that big thing is and stuff. So I'm just gonna prep and talk. So first I need to clean off my counter because my husband prepped all his freaking food last night, and he uses bread that I cannot use, and I won't ask him to do it because I don't want to fight, and it's whatever, I could do it, no biggie. So I am just going to start off sanitizing my countertops. If you have granite countertops, do not use citrus. You're not supposed to use citrus, so that's why I use like these regular wipes. They really help with all that goodness and just wiping it down. Obviously, my husband does not clean up after himself, and it's pretty annoying. He's just so used to me doing everything that he doesn't do anything, he can't wipe the counter down. He knows that I'm allergic to whatever he's making. It's annoying, but it's whatever. I'm like in a really bitchy mood. So yeah. And I'll tell you why, because this morning I thought I was gonna finally be able to sleep in. No. Kind of my fault because I should have set my alarm for later, and then I should have set my alarm for later, but I didn't. And so that was one reason it kept waking me up. I snoozed it about 50,000 times. And in between sleeps, snoozing the alarm, my doorbell rings. I have Ring, the camera thing, and look at my phone, and it's these little bastard kids doing whatever they call that stupid joke, but just ringing my doorbell and then running. And I could see clear day, so if I see that little bastard in my neighborhood, I'm gonna say something. And then on top of that, having huskies, I recommend never to get a husky if you're not prepared. If you like your peace and quiet, because they're not. And half the morning, my husky is sitting there howling. Yeah, howling. And she doesn't need anything, because my husband, before he goes to work, he feeds them and gives them water, takes them outside and everything, and then puts them back into their kennels until I wake up. And the 15 minutes that I have left before I have to go to work, I take the dogs back outside, let them do their business, their thing. And yeah, so that happens. So I don't understand why she's howling just to howl. She does that sometimes. There's absolutely nothing wrong with her. If she really needed to go outside, she'd be circling her cage. She'd be like, no, she just wanted to be loud like huskies do. So I'm just not very happy because I have just, it sucks that I'm having to wake up early and stuff and everything, and I shouldn't have to, because I don't have to be at work till 11:30, so technically I could sleep until freaking 11 if I wanted to. Even 11:20 right before the freaking I go to work if I wanted to, but that doesn't happen because obviously I need to make sure that they use the bathroom, and I brush my teeth, because sometimes I don't take a shower every day because I work from home. So usually I'll just brush my teeth, wash my face, put on my face cream, and call it good. Pretty much like now. I haven't brushed my teeth yet, so yeah. But I will after I eat breakfast, after I meal prep all this. I just have to, since I work 11:30 to 8, it's hard for me to, just gonna down, I think, since it's hard for me to cook and everything and get dinner, especially for my son. I meal prep. I am making stuffed bell peppers. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get hamburger meat out of the freezer, and then I'm going to hollow out the bell peppers, and I'm just going to put them back in the fridge. And during my lunch, I will and cook the hamburger meat and everything, and let it cool down. And then for my last break, I will stuff them and then put them in the oven, and all my husband has to do is just take them out and give it to my son, and there is dinner for you. So yeah, but it sucks. I mean, I can eat like normal, like 7 or 6, but it's just impossible because I only get a 15-minute break. And yeah, unless the food's like ready, like right there and then. And then plus, like, I'm a slow eater and stuff, so yeah, it sucks. Yeah, it just sucks. So there's my bell peppers. We're having them 2 nights because I like to make meals 2 nights in a row. Why do I have 2? I'm supposed to have 4. 1, 2, 3. I'm supposed to have 4. Yeah, I'm supposed to have 1 for tonight. Oh, I think one fell out of the bag. Oh well. And we're just gonna prep one anyways, so. Okay, so anyway. Oh, and I highly recommend these knives. These are, I think Aisha, it's called. And they are like the best knives. I got them from Ollie's. Ollie's is a, what are they? What do you call them? I'm trying to think. Ollie's is it's like a discount store. So, yeah, I'm just gonna wash this off. I always want to wash your vegetables. I mean, some people use like that spray and stuff, like it's like a vegetable spray, but a little water, wash them off. Okay. So, if you've never made stuffed bell peppers, what you do is you cut a circle and try to keep it intact. And I can't see where. You just yeah. You cut a whole circle and just try to keep that intact. And you just wait for that. And I basically just get like the vein, whatever it's called, I guess, and just, yeah, I'm just pulling that apart. I forgot what I was talking about. Oh yeah, about Ollie's. But yeah, I highly recommend you, if you ever have one or ever like go to one. I think they're only in the East Coast, but yeah, they're like really like cheap. Like I guess like the name brand stores that like have like over stock or they don't sell. They sell them to like places like Ollie's, and then you know they sell them pretty dirt cheap. And like I think I got like a set of 2 of these, like one big one and then one like small one. The other one's in my dish rack, and it was I think only like $5, so not bad at all. So after you hollow it out, I like to just rinse them out to get like all the seeds and stuff. Oh, my hair is falling out from my clip. So yeah, I just like to get all the seeds. And then just take that out. And I'm going to do it to the other one. So you take off the sticker. This water is super cold. And sometimes make sure you cut the lid, like, you know, because it's going to be your lid, because you're going to put these back on. So make sure you're able to put them back on. Sometimes I cut a little bit too much, and yeah. And we're just going to hollow it out. Just take out the seeds. And I believe, oh, it's called the ribs. Yeah, I think that's what they're called. Something like that, yeah. Sometimes you could just give it a little gentle. That. Luckily I have small hands, because if you have like big hands, or if you're a guy doing this, you might have a little bit of difficulty. But anybody could do this. This is a super easy meal, and it's an easy meal to prep. Yeah. Shut it! I swear. And before I started this video, I went in there to see if she did want to go to the bathroom, and she didn't want to. She didn't want to go outside, so she was just crying just to cry, or howl, or whatever you want to call it. So I don't got time to play the guessing game, so she's just gonna have to wait until it's their time. Right now I am trying to meal prep, and then I gotta eat my breakfast, and then after I eat my breakfast, gotta go brush my teeth, wash my face, and then it's time, and then I go take them outside, and I try to do it like at 11:15 because that gives them plenty of time to run around the yard, get, do their business, stuff like that. I never take them all out together, or they won't use a bathroom. They'll just sit there and fight and play with each other. So I just have to take them out one at a time. And then usually I don't have to take them until my lunch, or when my son gets home, he'll take him out, because on my first break, they're like sleeping, so yeah, or they're sleeping or eating because they have their food. Okay, so there we go. And I love these. My husband hates bell peppers, so I'm never able to make this. And now he's just like, I told him, I was like, I feel like I'm single. I feel like I'm living alone because I'm buying my own groceries and I don't have to worry about, because we have like opposite taste buds and stuff. And so I can never make what I'm craving or what I want. So now that he's on his diet, I'm popping seeds everywhere. Oh well. Yeah, so now that he's on his diet, he's like, oh, everything that you want to make, go ahead and make. So I'm making stuffed bell peppers because he doesn't like bell peppers. And I am, yesterday, for 3 days, I stretched out spaghetti. I made spaghetti and made an awesome, delicious salad and garlic bread. That's what me and my son had for 3 days. It was so good. I actually still have some left. FYI, you can eat your leftovers for 4 days. So I'm on the 4th day. So that's what I'm going to have for lunch today. I try not to eat, I try to eat light for lunch when I'm working, because then I get tired and I'm like, ugh, lay down. But I don't want to waste that, because I still have, this is the 4th day, so this is the last day that I could eat it. So I'm not letting spaghetti and salad go to waste, honey. No. So yeah, and then, we'll have this for 2 days, and then, okay, so while I do this, you got to be careful. I'm just going to cut off. So you just want to cut off like the core of it, but not too much. Sometimes I cut it off where it's just like, I forgot which goes with which, but whatever. And you just got to be careful not to cut off too much, because if you do, it won't go on, and I have done that before. But I love this knife. It's like so sharp and so love it. Okay, I'm just gonna rinse this off. I'm try to get all the seeds out. Okay, I'm not sure which one. I think it's that one, because you're gonna put these back on. So yeah, you're gonna put these back on. This one? Yeah, I think it's this one. Yep. Yeah, because after you stuff them, you fill them, and you can fill them with whatever you want. People you could turn these into vegan and stuff like that. But I just use hamburger meat and tomato sauce. I have known to put green beans, and that just didn't sound good. but you can use like corn, just anything your heart desires. So yeah, and I don't know why I did 3. I did all 3 of them. I should have just did 2 and prepped the other 2 tomorrow. See, I am not thinking straight. I even told my therapist, like, I am just, like, not there. Yes, I am going to therapy weekly. It helps my anxiety and stuff sometimes. But yeah, well, at least one is prepped for tomorrow. Or Thursday, I should say. Or no, yeah, Thursday, tomorrow, yes. Just wait, see? Okay, so I am just going to and just put stuff like that, like so. And that's it. Like, we are all set. And then, like I said, I will do the, like I said, I just do hamburger meat, and I season it really good, and then I get tomato sauce, and then, oh, and I forgot, I add rice too. That's what I add. So, yeah, I'll make rice and stuff, and then I'll add the mixture, the rice, the hamburger meat, the tomato sauce, and I'll add the mixture, and some people put cheese, which I do too. So I'll sprinkle like a little bit of cheese, and then I'll put the little stems back on, and then you put it in the oven. And I have to Google the temperature. I always forget. I should write it down. But yeah, you just put it in the oven, and then you just let it cook. And you're gonna put it like in a casserole dish, and you're gonna put water in like about not even half a cup, maybe like 1/4 of a cup of water. That way, it's not burning, and but yeah, you just put it in there, and when you shop for one, make sure you get one that like stands good. And I forgot, I have it on my Pinterest, and I think like these are girls, because there's actually boys and girls bell peppers, and I think this only has 3, so I think that's a girls, and 4s is a boy, I think. I don't know, but yeah. And you don't have to use green bell peppers. You can use red, yellow, whatever you have in hand. That is my paper towel. Or my paper towel piece, yes. This is my paper towel. That is on my pen somewhere. So I am just using, like, you could use this too. That's what I'm going to use. It's just this, I use it for like Frito pie, stuff like that. But yeah, I'm just going to put these on here. And then I'm just going to put them in the fridge so they could clean up my mess. Okay, and that's all there is. That's good to go. Okay, and we are good to go, guys. So I'm just gonna pop these in the fridge, so they're all ready and set to go. I'm gonna take out my hamburger meat, and then that's it, guys. All right, I'll come back on here and maybe do the rest with you guys. But okay, so I did film a video of that new makeup that I was gonna do. I was gonna take this out because my hair is just, yeah. So I did do that, but I just haven't been able to post it. I totally forgot, and yeah, I haven't been able to post it. I did get some new makeup products that I do want to try also. So, and I still haven't been able to do my nails. Like, I have no time for myself whatsoever. So, yeah, maybe this weekend. Maybe. But, alright. I was trying to make this a short video, but you know what? Now you guys, if you guys didn't know how to make soap bell peppers, this is the first part of it. If you want to know how to make the rest, come back for my next video. All right, guys, well, stay safe, God bless, and I will see you later.